Action!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Church's Hollywood Moments with me, Thomas J. Churchill, a.k.a. Church. I get a lot of emails and text messages and social media emails regarding filmmakers and people that want to start getting into the business and asking me various questions on what they should do. So I am going to address a few things here. Hopefully, it can help you all understand the world of independent filmmaking and just being creative. But first, we're going to stop in Beverly Hills. Many of you have been following my journey on this channel and off this channel for a long time. So I'm pretty excited because the building behind me is the library of the Academy of Arts and Science. I'm here for the first time to check it out, and come with me. Let's go. Let's check it out. It's a beautiful, prestigious building. I think it was a former church, and they have all these archives of scripts and projects of development throughout the course of the entertainment business, the movie business. I sound a little nervous because I am. It's pretty funny, I don't really get nervous, but I received information that a project that I wrote, a screenplay that I wrote, is on display and is part of the archive of the Academy of Arts and Science, the library, Academy of Arts and Science library, for anybody to come and read it and do notes on it and do research. Pretty honored to have that with me, about me, when your name is with the greats here. I'm not saying that I'm the greats, but it's just honored and part of my journey as a filmmaker. As I always say, a kid from New York making his way, and you guys have been following me along the way on this channel and all this social media. But I wanted to say that I'm really, really excited and I'm moved that a script that I wrote, Devereaux, is here at the Academy of Arts and Science Library in Beverly Hills, amongst everybody else's script over the history of the movie business. Now you gotta understand, to me, when you win awards as a filmmaker, it's pretty cool because it just keeps telling you to keep going, keep going, keep going. Every goal you have in life, you try to hit it. You try to stay focused and to go after what you hear, that little voice inside of you, that when you're down or life throws curveballs at you, you just plant your feet. You don't give up deeper into the ground. You stay focused and you continue to go after what you started to do. For me, it's writing It's directing, it's producing, it's acting, it's podcasting, it's being an entertainer, it's being in Hollywood. It's something that I always wanted to do since a kid, since a baby. And living your dream, make no mistake, there's a lot of things that you gotta swallow in order to continue to stay focused and live your dream. There's hardships, there's ups, there's downs. But most of all, when you get something like this, it's not an award, but it's just knowing that your work, your writing is on display for the world, for other filmmakers, for other researchers to write and to look through your material and read things that you wrote that came out of your brain, came out of your own thoughts. When you're sitting there with a laptop and you're writing a screenplay and you're creating that world, it's exciting. But then when you get blessed to create that world, to make that film based on your script, it's a dream come true. And then when people go to the movies or watch your film, that's the closest thing someone can get to being inside your brain. I'm just blessed and grateful that my script, Devereaux, is on display here in Beverly Hills at the Academy of Arts and Science Library. I want to thank everybody that was involved with me in doing this. I got to give a big shout out to Vincent M. Ward, who asked me to write the script based on some concepts that he had. And I was privileged to direct Vincent as the title character, Devereaux, and also privileged to direct the late Tony Todd in this film. So if you never saw it, if you never checked it out, go check it out, go rent it. It's available, it's streaming everywhere, Devereaux. Someone also asked me once, where should I get an office? Listen, when you're ready, and you know you're ready, an office should be for multi-use. It should be for you to be creative in, and it should be for you to talk to potential investors and potential crew. Because overall, that office is going to also act as a production place. A lot of the questions get asked are, how do you get your movies out there? How do you do it independently? How are you successful with getting your projects out to the streaming networks and to theaters? How do I make my first movie? What did you do? You shot movies in your neighborhood, then you ended up in Hollywood. These are questions that I get all the time, and you have no idea. I'm so humbled and grateful that I get asked these questions. A lot of it is luck. A lot of it is God. If you're determined to make things happen, you can make things happen. It's just in your will, and no matter how many times people say, no, we don't want a project like that, or we're not looking for that, just keep doing. Just keep doing it. Just keep making your projects. Your projects have to be important to one person, you. You have to like what you do. You have to like what you make. You have to like what you're creating. You have to believe in what you're creating. You have to believe in what you like, because If you don't, nobody else is going to. Don't forget about listening to the naysayers and everybody else about, oh, you should do this, don't do that, buy this camera, don't buy this camera, don't buy that, buy this, buy that, put that away. Don't listen to anyone. To me, I would buy no camera, because you hire the guy that wants to be a DP. If you want to be a director, don't buy a camera. It's not about you shooting the movie. It's about the DP telling the story that you want. You direct the DP. You set up your shots. Learn your lenses. Understand what type of story you can tell with your camera. Give yourself ranges. Pick a topic that you absolutely know about and love and jump right into it. Hire a guy that has his own camera, because if he wants to be a DP, he's constantly going to upgrade his camera. He's constantly going to upgrade his equipment, because that's what he does. You want a sound guy? Don't buy sound machines. Buy a sound guy. Rent a guy. Get a guy that owns his own sound equipment, because again, this is what he wants to do. So all of his equipment is going to be top notch, because that's what he wants to do. Gaffer, same thing. Don't go out and buy lights and spend a small budget on something that you want to make a movie, just in equipment, for it to stay in the back of your closet or in the corner of your room collecting dust, because you're never going to use it again, because that's not what you want to do. If you're a director, you hire the guy with the equipment. You hire the guy with the 2-ton grip truck, because he's always upgrading his equipment. Same thing with the sound guy, same thing with the DP. That's how you do it. Work within your means. If you have X amount of money to shoot a movie, hire the people that can help you shoot the movie. Don't blow your wad in trying to make yourself look bigger than what you are. Things will come to you. I started off in a small little room in my apartment many years ago. I made my first movie at 17 and 18 years old amongst my friends. I shot it because I wanted to be an actor. I didn't know I wanted to be a director. I shot my movie, I wrote my movie, I produced my movie amongst my friends and family. I told a story because I wanted to showcase me as an actor. But something special happened during that time. The reason why I'm telling you this about equipment and all is because I bought an equipment. I did all that. My first camera, I convinced my father to buy me a camera. At the time, the only things that were available to me was full-size VHS. Yes, I said full-size VHS. My father, back in the day, we purchased it in Sears. Sears is where I got my first camera. And as a deal to my dad said to me, "Are you really going to use this? Are you really going to use this camera?" And I said, "Yes." So my father made me pay for that camera. I had to go get a job after school, which was great because it taught me the value of $1. Taught me the value of how to hold a job, how to save money, because ultimately doing that will help me produce a movie. That money will end up going into A, piece of the camera, B, into my film. I made my first film at 17 years old. It was called The War Master. These are some clips I'm going to show you, some behind the scenes of what it was. Young Tom Churchill with no resources except for friends, family, train tracks, and some freight trains down on the back of where I came from, the back of the street. It taught me how to set up a camera. It taught me other things. I mean, later on, I went on and did a couple other little neighborhood movies, as I call them, to practice, to get my skills together. It wasn't until the movie A System Devoured, aka Devoured, that I did everything. I was the camera guy, I was the lighting guy, I was the sound guy, I was craft service, I was the editor, I was the actor, because again, I wanted to showcase my talents as an actor. But that movie taught me so much. That movie, it's available. You can try to find it somewhere on Amazon or whatever, but it will be on my channel with some behind the scenes, so keep an eye out for that. I will be re-releasing all my neighborhood films, as I called them, as well as some other films that I've done and some behind the scenes. I figured, I have a channel. It's called Church's Hollywood Moments. This is Hollywood Moments to me. Why not release it? With Devoured, I did everything as I stated. But it taught me my valuable lesson. It taught me how to finish a movie, how to start, how to finish with the means that you have, with the money you have. And it taught me also, I don't want to be a DP. I don't want to be a gaffer. I don't want to be a sound guy. I don't want to be grip. I don't want to be an editor, and I don't want to be craft service. I want to direct. I want to write. I want to produce. I want to direct. That movie taught me that valuable lesson. And that movie also taught me, don't buy equipment, period. Take that extra equipment that you feel like you need and you have to buy, put it towards the film. If you're going to make a short film, put the money towards the short film. But I'll teach you something. You can make a short film. If you have the money to make a short film, you can make a real film, a full-length feature. Because all it is discipline. Don't spend money on craziness. Don't spend your money on things that you don't need on your first film. Go to these conventions, these pop culture conventions. Work out deals with some of these actors that's been in tons of movies that are established. Figure out the deals, work them out, pay them, put them in your film. You'll have a name in your movie. Nobody cares if you have a guy that was the third contestant on The Price is Right, or somebody that was a stand-in on Broadway for someone. Nobody cares. They may think they're a big deal down in where they came from, which is great for them. But for you as a filmmaker, nobody cares, because I had this rule once. If my mother didn't know a name, nobody's going to know a name, because that's the audience, the people that are home watching TV. Cut! Cut! Good job, everybody!